Later that day, Gordon was waiting at Knapford Station for his coaches. Hey Bucko, have you seen Henry anywhere? I haven't heard anything about him all day. Actually, no, I haven't. Maybe you guys just miss each other. I mean, I don't think he can really leave this place without us knowing.
Was it me? I don't think it could have been. No, it couldn't have been. I mean, Henry's tough to that. I hope.
Meanwhile, Henry was making good progress on his journey. As Henry puffed along the route, he began to notice some different things in his environment. There were skies of blue and snowy trees. And most of all, there was a thick layer of snow. His driver inspected the area. Certainly new and interesting surroundings, isn't it, Henry? Well, we have a long way to go, so we shouldn't let a little new scenery stop us. Henry agreed, and their adventure really began. Gordon was resting at Knapford Station as Edward puffed in with a tar tanker. Hey Edward, has Henry been avoiding me? I don't think he would be. You guys aren't best friends, aren't you? Yeah, but remember last night? Oh, don't worry, Gordon. Henry isn't an engine like that. Meanwhile, with Henry, the train was running along smoothly. But as they puffed along, they began to notice some rather odd things about the line. First, they arrived at a fork in the tracks. While the left side would direct Henry to a clear direction, the right side seemed to be a small siding that was quite overgrown with trees. So Henry had no choice but to go left. He was okay with not knowing what was in the siding anyway. But as Henry puffed along the line, he noticed many more overgrown sidings that he passed. The next odd thing was a small tilted tree too close to the rails. It looked like it was just about to fall over. The tree sat next to the line, pushed off the rails by Henry. "That's weird," said Henry. "Usually a train is derailed by the tree, not the tree is derailed by the train." Henry was rather surprised, but decided to continue on the journey. Next, he passed what seemed to be a snowy scrapyard. It was filled with old bits and bobs of trains and other railway objects. In the scrapyard was an old abandoned overhead rail, with rails sloping down into the snow. Then, the wind blew harder and... Henry, using his better senses, thought they might have better go. That evening, they had to stop in the middle of the line to rest. Henry was just getting ready to doze off when he saw a large two-story column fall over. Henry looked over as to where the column was, and he saw a line leading straight into the column and a freight car sitting right next to it. Did someone knock it over? He wondered, and this thought lingered in his head for the rest of the night. Next morning, Henry was quite pleased when his driver said it was time to go, and he quickly agreed. He was happy to leave the creepy place anyway.